Hello everyone. For all my friends who didn't see me lately doing life in English, here I am with my friend Irina Vucheva. We're more than happy to share with you some very important information that it might surprise you. For those who doesn't know Irina Vucheva, Irina, she is just certified. She's multifunctional personality. She's got many certificates, and she's one of the people I really adore to work with, and also as a friend. And we decided to do our live today. She's just certified also to put towards her portfolio, professional portfolio, she's just certified as a medical intuitive expert. So if you need any of her expertise in that field, you need an expert in this field, you know who you can turn to. And yes, I'm very happy to have a cup of coffee with you today to talk about healthy subject as well, and also to reconnect with all my English friends and inviting you so we can do that together.
Thank you so much, Jassy. I have really the pleasure of speaking today with you and have that wonderful coffee. I just wanted to have a quick introduction for you because you introduced me so well. Thank you for that. I really appreciate it. I wanted to introduce you because you're so many things. You're an author and presenter of personal development programs, which I adore and I have been part of in the past. And you're also original manager of the company Vertera in the world of retail. And I would love to just say how much of a pleasure it is to spend all these morning coffees with you, and I have the pleasure of having it today even.
Thank you. But now we can share our coffee with the friends and to reconnect because we've been extremely busy lately, and especially in the last few years. And we all knowing the situation with COVID, and in the meantime, I've been working towards a business slightly different, but it's not about the business. It's about a food that this food act like a medicine in our body. It's nothing like usual supplements. It's nothing like anything in like this in the marketing, the global marketing, because I don't know any food like this to cleanse our body and at the same time to feed ourselves and to give all the deficits to the cells and to the body, and do these wonders. And this is my why I concentrate and give a chance to this business, because this business just happened. I didn't plan to do it. You know, it just happened. And you know, and you came on board and try this seaweed cellular foods, and let's talk about why. If you like more information about this food, just write on the link below information, and we'll or from where to get this kind of food. Just write it and we will give you more information. But we like to share our experience. Why from all these foods on the planet and all this variety of extraordinary food and supplements and whatever, we decided this one. Irina, please share your experience. Let's start with your experience. Obviously, be honest. You are skeptical, like myself. Let's share all the honesty here.
Yes, thank you very much, Jassy, for this opportunity for me to speak about my experience, because I believe that I would be helpful for many others and for those people that are interested and they're friends of mine, they can really hear my story. So at the beginning, I thought this is just another marketing product that somebody is approaching towards me. And I just had a second thought. I thought, well, that's nice, but okay, it's just nice. It's
Yeah, that's not me.
yeah, not for me, like literally not for me. And then I decided to, when I received the phone call of like hearing the benefits of the product and what it contains and why it's good for us, I was still skeptical, and I was thinking to myself, okay, I'm gonna take it for one time so I can get rid of that woman. Yes, so what I did was just to take the box, consume it, and I was thinking, okay, that's really nice, but do I really need it? No. That was my first experience with it, and for the next actually 8 to 9 months, I didn't consume any of that, and unfortunately I didn't consume any of that, not knowing how much good it's gonna do to me, because at the time when I was consuming the first box, I just found out that I was pregnant. And actually that food is very good for pregnant women because it gives all the vitamins and the micro and macronutrients, and you know how important that is when you are in such stage of your life, when you're creating another life, and when you have to make sure that you bring it with the best possible conditions of being healthy and coming to this world. But another thing which I didn't realize at that time is that I thought I was healthy, and I thought, oh, I don't need anything else. I'm eating healthy. I'm taking the vitamins from Boots, from the store, from the pharmacy, and I really don't see why I should be consuming that. Until later, when I found out more information about that, and I actually started to make an experiment with myself. So I did consume the product for 3 to 4 months, because I was having a condition after my pregnancy, which was called an endometriosis, which is an outgrowing tissue coming from the uterus, which can go to your small intestines, and just it develops inside the uterus. So I needed to find a solution because
By the way, I don't want to interrupt you, but I want to add towards your sharings that many women suffer and they had operations about these conditions. Yes,
yes,
I'm glad you shared that with us.
I didn't want to go through an operation, because I found out that's the only way that the treatment that is available for that is through operation. So I didn't want it to go to operation. So I was like, okay, let me try this. So of course I was still skeptical and I was not believing. And it was like, I was just like my last resource, because I was scared. I didn't want to go through an operation. So after 4 months of consuming it, I went to a place where they do check with the computer. The
video zone, or
no, it's called bioresonance, and it actually checks your levels of vitamins and all your systems, how they're doing, what's lacking, if there is issues or not. And on the screening for my vitamins, I was so surprised. I actually have it on my screenshot in my phone, because all of my vitamins except one were showing 100, and it was a green light when they measure, because this is the measurement system. And the doctor actually, the girl that was doing it together with the doctor, asked me, how come you have such results and just one of the vitamins is missing? How come they're full up to 100? That's not possible. What are you doing? And then I gave it a thought, and I was saying, well, I don't know. I actually am not so consistent with taking my vitamins. What I'm doing is like, I'm just taking this seaweed. And they said to me, it's full of everything. So actually it works. And that's when I found out that it actually worked. So I continued taking it for I actually continued to take it ever since. But I continued taking it for another month and for another month and for another month, until I was, I think 9 or 10 months from the intake. And I found out that my endometriosis was going better. There was not much swelling like this. And I just needed to support my body with a little bit of physical exercising and a diet together with the seaweed. And actually, I can say for today that I am in a good state. And I would wish that many, many women would know about that. And it's become like my mission now to get to know how the body works, how your emotions work, and actually how to prevent conditions or treat conditions. And that's the reason why I actually finished this medical intuitive course, because I wanted to just help myself and my family with the things that we were struggling with at the time. And this turned out to be the best thing I could ever do, because I actually still see on some level that people go to these like operations and to the traditional way of treating diseases. And I'm not saying I'm against them. They do save lives, but I'm saying that it's better to make changes before we are diagnosed with a certain condition, or we have that
combine all that methods, and there is always natural ways of there is no need for the scalpel all the time to
yes no no, actually no. And I just found out that it's a matter of a lifestyle, because 98% of our conditions and diseases and everything that we're going to is due to our lifestyle. And that's just in itself an amazing discovery, isn't it? I mean, if you can change your lifestyle, you can change so you prevent a certain disease from coming. What are we talking about here?
Yes, I must admit, you're looking great, and you're sharing with us. You can tell you're feeling great, and not many moms of young children, and especially toddlers. We're talking about toddlers here, age when they're teething, they're growing, sleepless nights because of the teething, and you're doing fine, and you're full with energy as well. And it's so great to see you doing so well.
Thank
you. I'm glad that you didn't get rid of this woman in that stuff.
Yes, me too. Actually coming to the realization of how this has led me even to my further development now as a mom, and into my career following the path of becoming a medical intuitive. Actually, the reason for doing that was just starting to consume this seaweed, which made me realize I actually need to take care of myself. And I didn't know how to take care of myself. And it's a big thing, because you start with a small step, but that small step leads you to another thing that's good for you and good for your body. And it leads you to understanding that you need to do certain things for yourself, that it's not important how many things you have to do in your day, because you're so busy with the work, with the life, with everything that you have committed yourself to, with school, with your children's school. Doesn't matter, because everybody has it, that he has to do something, he has to be somewhere, he has to do things.
It's like we turn to doings, like do, and
exactly.
We forget to be beings, to enjoy life. And this is possible. Yes, it is possible. And I know we're not alone, and many people who living this kind of life, they will confirm that we can be it, we can be beings. Even the mass of the people are turning to doings, because we're in the matrix, like running, doing, working, taking care of children, but with good prioritizing, taking care of ourselves first. You can't give the oxygen mask unless you put it first, in the. So moms have to be a little bit selfish in that way, and taking care of them. And many moms I'm hearing saying, oh, I haven't got the time, I can't find the time. Guess what, ladies, all my friends who are listening to me, and people who come across this video, you know what, no one lost the time. You're not going to find it. You're not going to find it. You have to make it. You have to give it to yourself this time to take care of you.
Thank you so much, Yasi, because honestly, I also didn't know how to give this time to myself. And when I was struggling, I would just have days when I was thinking, is that what life is when you have a child? Is that what life's supposed to be, a struggle?
No.
And it would go for days and days until I found out what's the solution. And it might sound like I'm just talking a bit, like exaggeration, but that really is the solution, because I've been having it even this morning.
Oh, yes,
Just,
do. This do the
it's
trick.
just
I have one of this every day.
yes, I know, it's like the best thing you can have, because it's just like you can have it on the go, and even you can put it in your purse and have that, but you know that you had the breakfast with a certain amount of macronutrients and the vitamins and the phytonutrients that you actually need so much. And when we talk about seaweed, I've developed such a huge love, because I realized that that's like the best thing you can actually have. No capsules, no something else. It's just it actually even has iodine, which is so important for women, for the thyroid, for your hormones, for all your glands. It's just what you need, and it's just literally, it's mind-blowing how when you lack it, how you feel, and when you do have it, what's the amount of energy you have. It's a massive difference, and I would just recommend it to everybody, if they don't even believe, just to give it a try.
If I take the time back in like 3 years' time, a friend of mine, client and friend also, she says, Jessie, you have to see this product. I say, please, I'm so busy. I haven't got time. I was so skeptical like you. And I say, I haven't got the time to do that because I'm busy woman. And the last thing I want to do is waste my time on something that it says is a nice product. There is plenty of products. And she says, yeah, but do you know a product at that time? Because now I'm going to pass to this nowadays product. At that time, she says, do you know a product to give you 43 micro and macro elements and to absorb of the body 95%? And how many vitamins and minerals you have to take? Vitamin B, C, D, all kind of magnesium, zinc. And here we've got 1 spoon of everything every single day. In 1 spoon, you take everything. For me, it's important to have this. I always have been important for me to eat healthy and to take care of me and my family.
Because I know you from some time now, and I admire your healthy lifestyle and your just desire to be healthy. It's so nice, and I've watched some of the things that you've shown on lives in terms of vegan recipes, and I really like them.
Thank you for mentioning that. But even if you're not, I started because I'm vegan and I wanted to have a healthy vegan style. But we don't have to be a vegan to take care of our body and to eat healthy. Whichever style people choose for them, they need the nutrients that their body needs. They need that macro elements. How many people know how that we are in a pandemic of iodine deficit, because iodine, before I knew about these seaweeds, that they contain iodine inside, I never knew how important for our life is iodine, because it's a catalyst for all the other elements and to happen and dissolve and for all the chemistry in our body. And if this is important for our concentration, for our cells to be fed, for everything.
I would add tiredness, because if you don't have certain things, you can be so tired. And I'm talking here from personal experience, because I didn't know I was lacking selenium. I didn't know I was lacking zinc. I didn't know I was lacking this iodine from little, although they, when you don't know and you stand up and you think this is how life is, no, that's not how life is. And it shouldn't be how that life is. You should feel empowered. You should feel wow in your body. You should feel calm, and you should live without pain.
You don't know what you don't know, because
Exactly.
even people with thyroid and Hashimoto and different diseases are told not to consume iodine at all, at all. But there is few doctors actually knows, and I'm standing behind my words, and there is so many clinical and proven studies also, and also many results, and I have like a mission to do these interviews and see different point of views. Why Vertera? Why from all the things on the planet some people have results? What kind of results they have? Why exactly Vertera? Because before Vertera, I must admit, I was consuming another healthy kelp and seaweeds, but the results are different because there is life before Vertera and with Vertera. And actually, what you were sharing with us, Irina, yes, it's like. I was thinking I was healthy because we start living with our conditions, and we think we're energetic. But when you're actually really healthy and energetic, we don't know what we don't know. Again, I'm going back to my words. There is life before and with Vertera. It's like healthy living. It's not I'm gonna take it now. It's like brushing your teeth. So one day I'm gonna have a clean teeth, or one day I'm gonna have a clean tea gas and cells and healthy nutrition, and one day I'm not gonna have. This is a way of living. So if people want to try this kind of living, they're welcome. Just write information to Irina, to me. It doesn't matter who you're gonna turn to. We'll provide you with more information from where you can take how to order and how you can change your life. How are you going to change your life? We don't know yet, because we're all different lifestyles, we're different bodies, we have different issues sometimes, because sadly, even young people now are suffering from many diseases, different in an emotional level, in a physical level, and this food actually feed the cells, and we all know addictives what doing to our emotions, what they do to our emotions and the emotions of our children, and we've got food. Me personal, I don't think I can find a healthier food for little children than this, to be with live cells, living food in a cellular level, and to feed the body of adults and children. Maybe you can share with us how is your child? How, because not long ago we had this line of Vertera producing food for children, for our young children.
Yes, my child does consume the products for the young children, and I think that was the best thing we've been waiting for food that we can actually give to our children. Because what I noticed is when I give him from this food, all the other children in the nursery, especially in the winter, were getting all these nice, different colds or flus or just infections. And thanks God, what I just did calculate at the end of February, actually beginning of March last month, is that my child did have, for the whole winter, just 1 day of a temperature. And he was not missing from the nursery. He was enjoying his time there, and he's at the age of 2, which is actually quite an age when they get lots of viruses and just infections, just communicating with other children and things like that. So when I did the calculation of how effective it is to consume the seaweed and why we should continue doing that, I was just mind blown. I was just like, oh my God, it not only worked for me, but it does work for the rest of the people. And then I've been communicating with other moms, recommending the food, because there are children that actually they don't consume, like my child was like, they don't consume lots of vegetables. or until you teach them to eat the fruits, they might not really consume what they need for the day. And sometimes it might go for a week that they haven't consumed the exact amounts of macro and micronutrients and things that they were essential for their bone and health development. And it's important in this age to get that nutrients. And
Yeah.
I actually just saw the amazing effect on lots of people, and even in the group where we have a group of thousands of people sharing their experiences, like what they have gone through, and even people who are autistic with autistic children have made major improvements, which is massive.
I'm glad you mentioned that as well. Can I interrupt a little bit on autistic children?
Yes.
When I started in Vertera and see the benefits, why Vertera, what the Vertera do to people, and that I find out there is difference between organic and synthetic iodine. It's no harm from organic iodine because the body takes what it needs, and everything else, it just dissolves and goes away. I had an interview with a doctor why they don't recommend people to check their iodine, but after that, through listening to many lectures of professors and doctors, I found out that the blood test, it won't show the iodine deficiency. It won't show, but obviously they can do this deficiency of different micro and of different elements in the body, but iodine, because the iodine is in our cells, and only if it's done maybe if it's done a test about our cells, of course they can find out. And I had
you have to test this yourself, so you can't go and take a regular, I don't know, iodine test.
Yeah, and that's why we don't know what we don't know, and it's important people to know that, and we get educated about it. And another thing I want to share with this doctor, say, but what if, because we have so many heavy metals and toxins in our body, what about if this is actually cause autism in children, and can we prevent? But doctors, they will stuck of what they know, and many doctors who work with the company now, they're proving, and we have cases of autistic children. They're performing much better. They're much calmer, and their moms, they're just, wow, I don't know what this does to my child, but it's much more relaxed and much more improvement in their lives. And who knows, maybe we can stop this autism at all. Why not?
Yeah, it could be stopped, because many of the autistic children are diagnosed when they're at the age 2 or 3 or 4, which means that, yes, it can be prevented, as well as, like you said, there could be lots of heavy metals in the body, even if they haven't lived around toxic places. Sometimes, and most of the times, there's a lot of toxicity coming from the food, even the water.
Or from mother's womb, because they pregnant women, they can't eat healthy. Everything is the air we breathe, the food we eat, the water, you name it. It's just many.
Just to add, that's why in our medical intuitive practice, we recommend to people to do liver flushes, which actually take those toxins out. But you have to, once you do the liver flush, you have to make sure that you maintain a good, healthy gut and a good, healthy environment in your body. And what better way of consuming the best food? Because I know that the seaweed, actually, I was impressed that it is similar to our blood plasma.
Yeah. That's what impressed me as well. The plasma of the seaweed is identical of the healthy human's blood plasma. Yeah,
yes,
and Make me pay attention.
Mind blowing, mind blowing. And like I say, once you do the liver flushes and once you take these heavy metals out of your system, what better way of like putting the best thing in your body than the seaweed? And actually, even I don't know if many people are acquainted with Dr. Berg or online. He's one of the doctors that has lots, thousands, now million of views online, and you can check even him talking about the benefits of taking seaweed and why you need to start consuming it immediately.
Yeah, many doctors, and Dr. Berg and Dr. Korzen, who opened the cell in the way his professor, and this is how they healed the Chernobyl radiation before in the years, many years, and saved so many children. And there is statistically proven to children, they separate children in 3 groups, like children who doesn't consume iodine, children who consume synthetic iodine, and obviously organic iodine. And the results are showing, of course, the huge differences, even with the synthetic and organic. The children, obviously, with organic iodine, they were performing much better. They were healthy. They were more concentrating, taking their tests in all level, in the physical, emotional, social, all kind of levels. Yes. I think it's great to everyone to give a chance, because there is life before and with Vertera. That's why we're doing why Vertera. We're gonna invite our English-speaking friends to talk about and sharing their results. So I'd like to invite you, all the friends who done this kind of choice, and Vertera is in their lives, and consuming, are more than welcome to come and share with us their experience, because it's all worth it. And there is no such a great feeling to know you done something good for somebody, and will change. What the changes will be, we don't know, but everyone I know that consume this cellular food have a results, many
Can I
results.
just add something to you before that? I actually remember now that a couple of years ago, maybe it was in the beginning of really couple of years ago, like literally 2015, 2016, somewhere there, people were coming and talking to me about cellular food and like this, and to me it looked like something superstitious, something from the future, something like, what is this, like oof, like like innovative technology. And I regret not listening to them, because I thought, well, that's futuristic food that until it comes to the market, okay, like you do what you do, I don't trust that. And that's how we are as human beings. We just, when we don't know something and we haven't heard the whole information, we tend to dismiss it and say, no, that's not for me, even before we have had the full information and even tried it. And that's why I keep on insisting on all the people that are looking and are following this live today, which I consider quite a lot. Thank you so much for this. And just keep posting or like asking questions. We're here to respond, and we're here to help and give you more information where to go and watch different webinars and things that you might get interested into. So the thing is, that's what I'm saying. Most of the people wouldn't ever try things that are not tried and tested, and that they're not on the market, that for general consumption. So you should I don't know, like
I want to be absolutely honest here, that many of the mass knowing things, not all of them are so healthy, but people understand what I mean, because Obviously, we don't, we all gonna agree that some natural food, some natural growing herbs and methods are much more effective than in the end of the day, it's nature. There is no such big creator than the universe, than nature, and God created all for us. Whatever God for you is universe, whatever it is. I don't want to turn it in a religious way, but there is no such a great creator than the nature for me and for many people as well. I believe that. And we should give a nature first chance, and then what human create. We've got it all. We've got it all that we need to be healthy, alive. But it, you know, sometimes it saddens me because we had all that knowledge, all that great stuff, potential. We grown and evolved, and instead of living happy, I'm not gonna go to the details. We all know the life we're living. I don't agree with this kind of life, and I know that I can't change, and I know you will agree with me, knowing you, Irina. We might not going to change the world, but we still can change something, maybe not everything, but something in us, with us, around us. And I prefer to concentrate on the things I can.
Yes.
And the things I can do. And this is what we're doing. And I believe this information will be helpful to you as well. It's helpful to us, to many people. I believe it's going to be helpful to you if you pay attention to it.
I just wanted to add one more thing here, Jassy, in this beautiful conversation, coffee, and like sharing with other people. You might think that that's just another company that, you know, sells something, provides something. But what I would recommend for you is just to give it a try and ask me or Jassy or somebody else that gets with information to you just about why is it good? What does it do?
Can you who give you this video, because we're gonna YouTube it as well, and on YouTube you can find some.
Okay, so that's good. It's going on YouTube as well, because I think lots of people would need to have information, and depending on where you're based, we can guide you what is available there and how you can get it.
Yeah, it's a global. All we need is a wish, wanting to do it. That's all, and so we're taking care of. We're gonna take it.
And also, just to add, health, because if you don't have your health, even wanting to do it is not enough. That was me before. I was having this desire, wanting to do things, going into places, thinking I'm healthy, but the energy was not enough.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing. I think we shared a lot for the first time. We are expecting other people who tried to come and share their experience. And for anyone who doesn't have any experience but is interested to find out more, regardless, for how to get this food, how to learn more, how to come on presentation in English language, because we've got in a variety of languages. If you need it in another language presentation and want to participate on a webinar, seminar, please let us know what is it that you want with this information we're giving you. And you can turn to Irina, to me, to the people who give you this video actually, and they will be able to guide you, because we don't know who's watching now us at the moment, who will watch us now. Now we know who's watching us now, and thank you for watching us and being and staying with us, but we don't know where this video will go. But that's the the goal. That's the aim, to get rich, because the people we reach them. They know it. They know it already. We want to get in touch with people who don't know it. And we can write anything, we can marketing anything, but when people sharing their results with their face, I think is different, because people who know me, they will agree, and they will definitely agree with that. I will never speak about something I don't. I will talk what I walk, and I will walk what I talk, and I would never put my face front of anybody, telling about something it doesn't work, or so is you, Irina.
Yes, yes,
I
thank you
know
so much
about
for
that.
this. I was going to say, yes, you definitely walk the walk and talk the talk, which is such an amazing honor just to be next to you and having the opportunity to share all these experiences. What I want to say is, like, I was so glad to have this morning and this coffee with you. And for me, it's been like a big, big pleasure.
Yes, and you friends, stay tuned. Expect some more write to us. Any questions? Stay healthy. Stay mostly stay happy. Enjoy life to the fullest. And yeah, see you again. I promise we're gonna do more lives.
Just to add one more thing, Jassy, because you said that that thing is going on YouTube as well. I just wanted to
Yes.
say that we, as a medical intuitive, I can do body scans where we can find out what vitamins and minerals are lacking exactly, so we can be of good help and guiding people what they need for their for their maintenance and for clearing their body systems and getting to the best place, because we have different products that treat different things.
Yes. So get in contact with Irina, or if you like more information about self-development, webinars, seminars, trainings, coaching, and different alternative methods of healing, you can get in touch, and I can give you some guidance on that. Stay healthy, and see you soon.